I'm going to show you the exact campaign setup we used to get this plumber 44 conversions over the last 50 days by only spending $1,300, as you can see here from the net spend. Those 44 conversions resulted in 32 paying customers, which resulted in $33,000 in net revenue, which resulted in a 24 ROAS, which is super duper good. So to set up this tutorial or this campaign, you need to head over to a new Google Ads campaign. We will make that campaign right now, and we will choose leads as the objective. That's what we used, and we always use. And we will click on continue here because you just need to set up your conversion tracking yourself. And we need to use a search campaign. I'm not going to explain everything I do here, but I'm just going to give you the exact campaign we used for this client. We need to click on website visits, and in here you just need to paste in your URL. So I'm just going to find a URL and paste it in. So we're just going to use Nick's Plumbing right here, and we can click on continue. This is a random website. It was not Nick's Plumbing that we got those conversions for. The lead campaign name will just be plumber tutorial. However, this will work for any types of local service types of businesses. You can click on start a new campaign. And for the bidding strategy, we will choose this or pick this after we have created the campaign, because we have not got that option while setting up the campaign actually. We want to use the manual CPC or cost per click. We do not want to be shown up for any other network than the search network, and we want to enter another location here. Click on advanced search. Let's say that we are located in Houston. We can include Houston, but we don't want to be included for all of Houston. So we will just set a show all areas here. And we want to, you can use radius, but the best way is to show all areas and just pick all of the zip code areas you want to be included for. You can just include these areas right here. Let's say you want to serve these areas and you want to have your ads displayed in these areas right here. So what you can do once you have gotten your area is that you want to actually exclude all the areas just outside of that. Make sort of a perimeter where you have a really strict area where you show your ads so you get better statistics. Once you've done that, I'm not going to do that around all of the area, but I'm sure you understood what I meant. Just make like an excluded area just around your area. Click on save. And then what you want to do is you want to have your language set to English, of course, and you want to set broad match keywords off. You want to set your ad schedule in here in more settings to whenever you are able to take calls. This will be, we like to do campaigns for nighttime and for daytime, and also for Saturdays and Sundays to be separate, because we can basically do different things to those campaigns. Let's say you are open from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. There we go. We can click on continue. And we'll just skip this for now. And as you see, Google added some keywords for us. Plumber Houston, Nick's Plumbing, plumbing companies. These look all right. I don't know if Nick does heating and plumbing, but Google have extracted that from his website, so I guess he does. And we can continue. This is the final URL where people are being sent. This should be your landing page. And then the display path is only what's been displayed on the ad after the final URL or the base URL in here. So you can just say like plumber. You don't need to say anything here really, but you can just say plumber Houston, because then people will understand that this is the website they are being sent to in the, as you can see here, in the display path underneath the sponsored here. For the headlines, Google have added some headlines for us, but I'll just go ahead and add some headlines we know worked for plumbers. There we go. And what we want to do is we want to actually pin some of these comments to position 1. So to pin that one and this one to position 1, which means they are not going to be displayed in the same ad ever. They're both going to be displayed in position 1 when they're displayed in the ad, as you can see in here, best plumber in Houston, which is this one. And then we can move on. The descriptions are not too important, but the important thing about them is that they take up all the space that they can. So we try to use most of the 90 characters you have available. So I'll just go and add some descriptions that we know work for plumbers. So as you can see, these descriptions take up most of the 90 characters that they have available to them. And we don't need to pin any of these descriptions, but we will move on to the business name and logos. And here you can get access to those if you just connect to your Google Business profile, connect that to your Google Ads account. And then for the site links, there are three site links that are super important. First one being prices. You want to have that, as you can see, the site links are the links that are displayed just underneath your ad. So people can click on that and get straight to the final URL here, which needs to be the place where you have your prices in your website. So we'll just say that it is in prices. And same thing goes for the next two site links that will be services. And let's say that is underneath services. And the last one being service areas, which is also a thing people wonder when they see your ad. Are you actually serving in their area? So that is nice to have when you display your ad in Google Ads. Click on create. And then you want to callouts are not too important. You can add those if you would like, just like call today, local plumber in Houston, whatever. Calls is super important, so people can just call you straight from the ad. This will also be displayed just underneath your ad. So you just click on new call and then just paste in or add in your own phone number. I'll just use this random phone number for now and click on apply. As you can see, the call is just underneath your ad right here. So people can just click on that and then we'll call you immediately from the ad. We can click on next. And then we want to set a custom budget. You set it to whatever you want to spend each day. I'll set it to $1 for now because I won't be using this tutorial or this campaign. Then we'll click on publish campaign. And as you see, Google says that our ad will go live after 1 to 2 business days. It usually only takes 1 to 2 hours, which is what we typically see. And the conversion tracking is something we will not set up for now. That would make the video way too long. And then we want to click into the campaign we just made, which was, I believe, plumber tutorial. There we go. And in here, we want to click on the campaign. Click on campaigns and campaigns. And in here, you want to click on this little icon right here to change the campaign. We want to change the bidding strategy from maximize conversions. Click on change bid strategy. And in here, or select a bid strategy directly. Click on that. And then manual CPC. And you can click on save. And in here, you can also change your daily budget. So you can click out of that once you're done with that. Next thing we will do is we will create go to tools and planning and click on keyword planner and discover new keywords. And you need to set your target location to wherever you are located. I'll set it to Houston. If you don't have enough search volume in your area, if your area is too small, you can just set it to your state. That's what I recommend to do. Click on save, and I'll just set my language to English. If I can write correctly here, English, there we go. And we want to search for plumber because that is the types of keywords we would like to get results for. What types of keywords are related to plumbers? And as you can see in here, we have plumber, plumbers near me, emergency plumber again. And that's on the right hand side, you can see what the top of page bid is, low range and high range. And you can estimate basically what you need to pay per click for your Google Ads accounts, because that is how we have our bidding strategy set up with manual cost per click. We pay for each click. So once you have entered your keyword, you can add the keywords you would like to use in your campaign. So we like to have a separate campaign for emergency. So we like to only pick the plumbing keywords here, which are not for emergency. So you can just say plumbing companies near me, local plumbers, cheap. Don't use cheap plumbers. We don't like to use that because that attracts the wrong types of customers or users. And best plumbers near me looks good. You can choose all the keywords you would like to use. You can click on plan and on existing campaign and on the plumber tutorial. And then on ad group 1, we forgot to change our ad group name. We'll do that later. Phrase match and then add keywords. Confirm. Now these keywords will be added straight into your ad group, which is super nice. So you can just go back to your campaigns, click on ad groups. You can go back to campaigns and ad groups. And in here, you can just change the campaign name. I will change it to plumbers general keywords, basically, and click on save. And you can now click on your ad group. In here, we want to change, if you have keywords in here that are not phrase match, we want to use phrase match. As you can see, those are the little signs before and after the word that makes it a phrase match. You either have broad match, phrase match or exact match. So broad match is broadly related to your keyword. So if you have plumbing services as a broad match keyword, as you can see right here, this is a broad match because it does not have anything before and after the word. It really means that when people search for services, you can be displayed, your ad can be displayed for that keyword. And you don't want that because you only want plumbing services, which is why we go for phrase match, because that is more closely related. If you go for exact match, you will get very little, you get almost not be displayed for anything. So we like to use phrase match for everything. So you can just click on select all and select all spell, edit, and then change match types, change all match types, then change all those match types to phrase match and apply. And that is it. If you would like us to do your Google Ads for you, click the link in the description. And if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.